Bookmarks in Acrobat Pro. A bookmark is a special type of a link that can serve in many different ways. Easy example would be if you had a table of contents, you could use a bookmark to link each chapter to its appropriate page in the PDF. So it's basically, when I look at bookmarks, they are kind of like a table of contents, and that it resides in this bookmark navigation pane, which I find over here on my left side. And I can rearrange these bookmarks. I can actually nest them. I can rename them. And I do want them named to reflect the content in the document that they are bringing the user to. So let's go ahead and create a bookmark, and then I'll show you how to change some of the attributes of the bookmark and also how we can edit an existing bookmark. Before I do that, I want to go and take a look at my thumbnails. Now this document has 3 pages, and I can extend and open and close this navigation pane. We have our zoom ramp here where I can zoom in and see them a little bit better. So if you're wanting a different viewpoint of your document, you certainly can do that. I'll put it back. One thing that I haven't shown yet, you can alter some of the settings here while you are in the navigation pane instead of navigating over to my tools here. So by right clicking, if I click this third page here, and if I right click, I get in my context sensitive menu here, when I right click, a lot of options regarding what I'm directly on top of. Things like, removing embedded page thumbnails, cropping this, rotating this, page transitions right here. I can also delete the pages or extract them if I wanted to. And I can delete the selected page, easy as that. Acrobat will always give you the, are you sure you want to delete this? I'm going to click OK, so I simplify my document a bit. Now let's go to bookmarks. So this document already has 2 bookmarks created. And if I click on it, it takes me to a certain view. So I'm going to navigate between my page thumbnails and my bookmarks. So I'm going to go to page 2, and you can see with my little icon here, I am very zoomed in. So I'll make this viewable all in one page, and I'll go back to my bookmarks, and this time I'm going to create a new bookmark. So using my icons at the top, I have new bookmark. Let's do a new one. So when I click new, I'm able to type in the name that I'd want for this new bookmark. So I'll just name this, click enter to apply it. And there it is. Now if I would have, let's go to page 1 and page 2. There you go. You can see that it works. If I would have used my selection tool, remember the hand tool moves around the document, pans around the document. The selection or the arrow here allows me to select text. So if I select multimedia design technology, and now I go ahead and click the new bookmark, it will default give me the name of my selected text. So that's a nice feature, especially if you're trying to link to specific headings within a multiple page document. And I can just press enter to apply that. Now how about changing this if I'd like to edit my bookmark? So again, in my bookmark, if I say I wanted to zoom in a little bit here. So if I zoom, I'm just using my plus to zoom in, maybe too far. Let's do that. So we're zoomed into multimedia design technology a bit. It's just blue because it's selected. And I want to change that view, so I'm zoomed in a bit more. What I'm going to do is right click or control click on this bookmark. I can either go to it, I can print the pages selections, I can cut, delete. Here in properties allows me to change some of my properties, but if I set the designation, what I just did is it says, are you sure you want to set the designation of the selected bookmark to the current location? Yes, I do. So now let's just navigate back to page 1 and now to the multimedia design. Notice how now I have the increased zoom level saved with that bookmark. So if I wanted to do this one more time and make my page 1 and page 2 consistent, I would then do the same thing here. I'm going to set the designation yes to this, and now page 2 and page 1. Okay, relocating. See how I can click and drag to relocate them, and notice that I can also go in a level. So now I've sort of embedded, so my multimedia design is inside or a sub part of a lower level of my page 1 and my page 2. Still works, but it just is a zoomed in. So you can have kind of a hierarchy list here. Now, how about changing my bookmarks color and text style? So I'm going to right click again on my bookmark, and this time I'm going to choose properties, which is down at the bottom. So here are my properties: appearance, so style, not a whole lot of option here. This is the bold example, this is just plain, so let's just try italic. Okay, and you can see the preview right away, puts it in italics. If I wanted to change my color, I could certainly do that to maybe something that's more eye-catching, or I want to highlight, you know, certain pages, kind of grouping things with the color scheme. Now, if I wanted to, and we are going to get to this in a future lesson, but we have actions as well. And an action is something that I am going to have my Acrobat do when this bookmark is selected. So I'll just preview it slightly, not getting into much detail, but you can see all of the options or actions that I can execute when my user clicks this bookmark. You can see that the actions already that's happening here is that when I click on page 1, my zoom level is going to fit page, which is the view that I had set when I clicked my bookmark to actually updated that. So those are bookmarks. Play around with them. They are very simple to use.